Hearings are underway this week for what led up to the capsize of the lift boat, the Seacor Power.
19 men were aboard that ship when it went down in April, and 13 lost their lives. Meg Ferris sat in on the opening day of testimony and joins us now live from Houma. Meg, it sounded like an emotional day.
Yes, thank you, Devin, very much. You know, the goal with these hearings is to find out in front of the public the cause of the wreck and the circumstances that may have led up to why it happened. Now, what this body is going to do is make new policy recommendations so that they can protect lives in the future. The hearing room in Houma was filled with family members who lost a loved one on the Seacor in April. Many were flanked by their attorneys.
There was a severe weather warning, marine weather warning. It was issued at 12:08 on the day this happened, 12:08 p.m. That's before the vessel ever left Port Fourchon. And so that weather report was never given to Captain Ledet.
But every time something like this happens, it's a surprise, and it's a disaster, and we just need to find ways to fix it and keep it from happening again.
The National Transportation Safety Board and the U.S. Coast Guard questioned their first two witnesses. The captain of a nearby lift boat talked about how bad the weather was and that he didn't know it. If he had, he would not have gone out.
I heard mayday calls from some of the other boats, but I never heard a mayday call coming off the Seacor Power.
But the most touching testimony came from this man, a subcontractor for Talos Energy and a 30-year oil field veteran. He's one of the 6 survivors rescued from the 12-foot waves in the Gulf.
You're just begging God to please calm the seas, please calm the seas. Then you talk to your dead mom and tell her you're not ready to see her.
He choked back tears as he remembered the terrorizing but life-saving steps he took. He was awakened as the lift boat was rolling over. The small window in the cabin would not break under the pressure of the water. He used a fire extinguisher to break it.
Rain, high winds, high seas, lightning.
The whole time?
Yes, ma'am.
But he says there was no weather warning.
Did you have any knowledge of a prior special marine warning bulletin that had been issued for this area at 12:08?
No, sir, I do not.
Now, Mr. Lewis also testified that he was under absolutely no pressure to meet a schedule or deadline by the oil company who he was hired by. And also he said that at any time, any of the crew members, if he felt in danger, could have called what's called stop work. So they feel that way, they just say, everyone stop work. Now, this is going to be going on for about 2 weeks here in Houma, and they have many more witnesses still to testify. Reporting live from Houma, Meg Ferris, Eyewitness News.
As this continues, we'll have updates on WWLTV.com. Meg, thanks so much.